Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot, where you are your own alchemist. Thank you for being here. Let's see what Spirit has in store for us.
Hi Cancer, welcome to the second part of January reading for you. Thank you Spirit so much for these messages. They're about to come forward for Cancer and rising sign, as well as moon sign. If you have an astrological chart handy, you can check out, any of the planets that are, or what the houses are in Cancer as well. And this reading also applies to you. The cards have been cut and pre-shuffled with your energies. I'm going to warm them up as I go along here. I'm going to draw from the Oracle first, and then draw some tarot here. Then I'm going to draw a magnifying glass card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. It's going to oversee the reading. And then I'm going to draw some clarifier cards, go over the reading with the tarot and the oracles, then draw a few more oracles and see what we have for you. This is a general reading, so put the pieces where they go. Not all the messages may apply. Take what you need, leave the rest. Some of the messages may be very specific to you. May you be doing well, Cancer. Let's see what we have here. We start all in the energies of the full moon in Cancer, so emotions are kind of running high right now, so be gentle with yourself and then others. Going places, another level, long road. Half-hearted, true self coming out. Holding up, being supported, and rising. And again, I'm going to go over these cards with the tarot once I draw the overseer card here. What do we have for Cancer Spirit? Four of Swords. Seven of Swords. The Hermit. At the bottom, we have the Chariot. That's your card. The Chariot is a Cancerian energy. Okay, let's see what we have for the magnifying glass here. We have Solitude. I love it because it's going hand in hand with this Hermit. We'll get there in a second. So Solitude, sacred island. Islands are bodies of land surrounded by water. They can be in an atoll or a river basin. However, the ocean surrounds most islands. They can be massive with their own unique verdant ecosystems, or they can be small and barren. The terrain can be flat or mountainous. They can be detachment from the mainland through erosion, or they can arise from the sea through a volcanic activity. The being that is universal in all islands is their isolation, and many cultures assign mystical symbolic meanings to particular islands. They are thought to be the resting place of gods and thus are used for sacred purposes. So the sacred landscape wants you to know, Cancer, that spend some time alone. In your life, this means to take your own counsel. Rather than relying on others' opinions and dictates of others, break away from the crowd, be on your own. This card also speaks of self-resourcefulness, self-reliance, and tenacious individuality. If you're working on a project, trust your instincts and follow your own lead. Your creativity is at its peak. Let it flow. If you're in a relationship that is disempowering, this card suggests it is time to step away. Take time to reassess your life. In solitude, you will thrive. This card also suggests safe haven, a sacred room for incubation and self-transformation. Yeah, you have no choice when you spend some time alone to go through that massive transformation. You really find out a lot about yourself. So, okay, let's see. Let's put this all together here. Let's see what we're looking at. We have Four of Swords happens after heartbreak. Getting rest. You see how she's sitting inside of like a bird's nest there? She's been through a lot. Her clothes are tattered. Her heart's right here, strung out. But she looks so content and happy. Again, with that solitude, it's going to really help you get your rest. And fours in numerology is a resting time. What's this Four of Swords Spirit? The High Priestess. This is the Tarot of Oneness deck here, and it really complements the Light Seer Tarot. I like it. So let's see what we have. And not all the cards that go like that. I mean, some of the cards, might go in hand, but all of them are going to tie together here. Going places, another level, and long road. Getting your rest, because that's what Spirit wants you to know. Going forward after you get your rest, but you can't go headlong forward until you do go into solitude and get your rest. And then the High Priestess comes in, and she is very highly intuitive, balancing the spirituality and ground it in the physical, grounding it into the earth plane, should I say. She's got the black and the white there. And the tarot is like rolled up here, the scroll. And the moon is acting as a symbol of intuition. She sees in the dark. She does things in the dark. She does things in her solitude and creates that way. So it's a big message for you. Going up on a different level at this time. So yeah, expect that that road, that place that you're going to be journeying, be much more in depth because of what you're doing now with your solitude. You're going within. We'll get to the Hermit card in a second. Half-hearted, pardon me, true self coming out. Seven of Swords means something, sometimes like, it means thievery. Look at the bird right up front here, cawing. The universe is always bearing witness to true intentions. It could be also moving in the secret, moving under the cover of the moonlight, as you're seeing in the image here, and not being seen, right? Even so, it says coming out, half-hearted, true self, and then coming out. Let's get a clarifier card for this. What is the Seven of Swords, Spirit? We have the Action of Swords. The actions in this deck are the Knights. So it's a fast-moving energy. Half-hearted, true self coming out. You might be noticing someone that's moving quickly in your life. That's what I'm getting from this. Half-hearted, true self coming out. And they may be doing something secretly under the cover. Because again, the Seven of Swords can mean someone that's like, it's like thievery. It's taking something and you're not knowing it's happening. But you're also doing something here too that's hidden with the High Priestess. So you're moving up on another level. So this person that might be around your life is not, liking that. Something's half-hearted, but something's coming out. Let's look a little further with this. Again, not all the messages may apply. It might apply for one or two of you. Put the pieces where they go. Holding up, being supported, and rising with the Hermit card. Again, much like that Solitude card, hermitizing, going into hermit mode. Being a light into yourself. Is it the Hermit? It's Virgo energy too. You see how that lantern's right there? They don't need it because they're lit up from the inside out. You gain a lot of wisdom when you hermitize and you go within. Again, points back to that Solitude card. And then the Four of Swords with the High Priestess. What's this Hermit card? It's for Cancer, Spirit. The Death Rebirth. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck here is the Seven of Cups. You are being supported by Spirit. End of story. Whatever this energy is here, whatever someone's doing and they're trying to be sneaky and quick about their actions, you win type of thing. Because there's a death and rebirth here happening. You're starting over. You're leveling up here. And they're just not matching your frequency anymore. That's what I sense. You're being supported. You're rising. You're rising, the Hermit card. Then the Chariot comes in. Victory. That's your card, too. Cancerian energy with victory, quick victory. And it's giving you options. The Seven of Cups is staying true to your dreams. But, she's in the hammock, and they are taking their time and, sitting there under the palm tree. And there's all these cups here. What are you going to choose? Where do you want to go? Going places. And in order to go places, you had to take time out. You had to reassess the situation and just allow this person to go to the wayside because it's not worth your time. That's what I'm sensing. Again, take what you need, leave the rest with this, okay? So, let's see what else we have here. These oracles. Like calling this one here. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So the transformation has a lot to do with this death and rebirth card here. Okay, so that relationship with you and you, this could very well have to do with. So, the heart's on fire. Again, remember the Four of Swords? Heartbroken, but getting your rest. it may very well for some of you come true that it's going to bring you closer. You know, half-hearted right there, half-hearted, but coming out, staying true. You know, maybe catching this person doing what they're doing. You're listening to this reading for a reason, that you're able to see this, and it's just another confirmation for you. But it may deepen for some of you. Some of you may just simply just walk away. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. And again, that's with the death and rebirth. It's just let it go. There's something new for you, and you have many options. It's quickly taking you to something else. You know, you're going places. And love, you know, it doesn't mean that it's like ending for good, because, you know, you could end something with somebody because it's meant to be at that time to end, and then something, it gives you a time in between for things to incubate and have your life and live more experiences before you come back together again. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. That's in part of the Akashic Records, which the High Priestess holds. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. There you go. So again, you know, put the pieces where they go for you with that, because when you have time away, you live your life, your experiences, it may just bring you closer together again to this person. It seems like there's like some split messages here. Some of the messages are for some of you, some of them aren't, but it seems like that they apply in some ways and some of them don't. Okay, so again, you have to put the pieces where they go, because this is a general reading. But for the most part, Cancer, it looks like it's like a refreshing, clearing out type of second part of month for you in January here, so that you can move forward and really go and experience the places and spaces that you want in life. Just clear it out before the beginning of this new year. January is kind of like that in-between month where we're ending the last year still and then moving into a new energies, which this year is just going to be completely new for a lot of people anyway. So it's great for you to clear out, again, that which doesn't belong. And again, no relationship is ever truly over. Some of them you split and you don't hang out together again, and some of you go off on your adventures and you have your experiences, and then you come back together again later on in life or some other time when it's ready for you to do so. So these are the messages we have for you, Cancer. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Thank you, Cancer, for subscribing, giving a thumbs up in this reading that's resonating. And stay tuned for the White Rabbit reading at the beginning of February, and also the general zodiac reading for the month of February. And then I'll be back for the first part of February reading for you as well. And again, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you.